Welcome to National News. I'm Rizwan Asad here. Today being the first day of the joint session of the Assembly session which has started today, and the Governor addressed both the sessions of the House. I have with me senior journalist Gnanashakher and Narayan, and they're going to talk casual discussion in Coffee Pe Charcha, asking what exactly the points told by the Governor and what was his address. Gnanashakher.
At the outset, Honorable Governor Shri Thawarchand Gehlot, for the first time, he has walked in the grand steps. That is one of the feature of this Governor's address. And the second thing is thus, he has donned the dress code, the turban which symbolizes from his state. And the third thing is that he has read out in Hindi, particularly. It's a practice of almost all the governors who come over to Raj Bhavan in Karnataka to have a practice of reading it in Kannada, in Hindi, a national language. And at the outset, he has spelled out the whole program of the government, headed by Basuraj Bommai. Most popularly, he has brought the connectivity of Kalburgi, flight services of the connectivity has been given. The fire department, has allocated a lot of money, and the construction of home has been given a priority. The smart governance has been given more importance, and the Gram 1, which happens to be one of the unique initiative of RDPR, it has ensured to see that the services, the e-services are available to the very villages themselves at a click of a button. That is one unique feature. Seva Sindhu, that is also an online services. Jan Sevak project. Then for science and technology has been given a lot of importance. And Karnataka will be the first state in the country for bringing out what we call it as engineering research and development policy. 2021.
Anything new has been...
the new initiative that has been done is OVOA, a program for the women self-defense. That was being inaugurated by the Honorable Chief Minister in the Grand States of Vidhan Sabha. That is one unique feature. And the next one is allocation of certain amount has been given to the corporations, particularly the Ambedkar Development Corporation. Grant in aid has been given. And for other corporations also has been given. And you see, the Karnataka Transport Corporation have always been a model to the country and have won 7 awards. And this is because of the initiative there. PRO ma'am, Lataji was responsible for this. And she brought the entire this KSRTC into a new phase.
I think this is the first time KSRTC has been shown
profit. Absolutely. Not only profit in the, award-wise, recognition-wise, especially during the crisis, COVID crisis. And they did an excellent job, and headed by Khalsat. That is also.
So, any new housing scheme has been announced.
4 lakh houses have been increased. The allocation of the housing has been increased.
To the lower section or the middle income?
To the middle, to the lower class. And the Honorable Chief Minister, the present Chief Minister, had taken couple of visits to Delhi in order to see that the larger allocation is being, to get, especially for Bangalore, it is 20,000 crores for the overall development of the Bangalore. And even for other development projects, they have been taken over. And title deeds have been given for government properties in Dharwad, Vijayanagar and Mysore district. One thing what's most important is that during the 75th Indian independence celebration, under Amrut Rural Scheme, housing for homeless. Just now you have asked me that whether the housing is being given only for ABC, but not only that, homeless. I am talking about the homeless in 750 gram panchayats has been already planned. This is one thing. And
in education department, I think some 3,370 primary and school.
They are supposed to be started in the coming under the RIDF project. It's likely to start and it will be completed. Even the infrastructure is also.
This you think is a reflection of what the budget going to likely be?
Absolutely.
But
this is a scheme.
But
the budget is the allocation.
But the Congress leader who I spoke to, 3 leaders, they were unhappy saying that nothing has been given for the minorities here. So, allocation will be done. Is it they overlooked it or will it come in the next budget?
No, it will be coming in the next budget, and it is not like that. Even for the minorities, a lot of initiation has been given. And moreover, when you talk about this media have been given a recognition, and they have been given for various programs to felicitate various
No, this
programs.
smart card has been going on from past 10 years
Yes, it has been completed. The project has already been under the implementation,
because they were planning
and the
to.
Palika Act has been introduced to have a supervisory, transparent administration. Because previously BBMP was in a lot of mess, and now you see that there is a lot of transparency, and division of work has been ensured.
And sir, this is the
And even metro also, it has been increased. Say for example, 7.53 kilometers have been stretched from Mysore Road to Kengeri. Has already been open to the public service.
No, I want to ask you one more thing. This is the first
And
time when
most
the governor was
importantly-
speaking, the opposition leaders are very quiet because usually when anything happens, they tear the book. I've been seeing from so many years. They say that don't speak in Hindi, speak the Kannada language. And then, the opposition used to walk out. But this is the first time
Yeah.
you could see the opposition sitting and hearing this. Do you think it's a healthy sign that...
Absolutely, it is a healthy sign under our honorable the speakership. They have tried to see that they have to fall in line with the constitutional ethics in the sense. And being a nationalist party, as you said, recollected when you the other incidents. But this time it was really, even though they were wearing a black yes,
Congress.
they were quite serious to listen what exactly
So
the honorable governor
now
is.
this 10-day session, this would be a hotbed for the chief minister. There will be various issues like the hijab issue, the anti-conversion bill, then corruption in the government, and the bad roads in Karnataka, particularly in Bangalore, and and this infighting in the BJP as well as even Congress. So do you think that this session, 10-day session, would be very stormy affair?
Absolutely, there will be a stormy affair on the public issues related, maybe a water issue, or maybe a public issue. But most important is that the academic issue will be playing a very big role, because in the COVID time, most of the academic, especially the institutions, have been even this hijab issue has killed the very academic atmosphere, and then the government has taken a proper initiative and has said that a circular has already been issued, and they are awaiting for the Supreme Court also. This is a matter is very
it's 1 o'clock now. It's 1 o'clock and we can't speak.
Absolutely, it is a matter of sub judice, and definitely the Honorable CJ Raman, who happened to be a very progressive man.
Oh, this
And
one coming
definitely-
to the end of the conclusion of this coffee pe charcha, which program we are having. Do you think that this session will be very fruitful, not like other sessions where walkout goes and all stormy affairs and nobody is attending it? What do you think?
No, we can't say that until and unless it all depends upon the issues that has been taken up. But
What are the
it's
bills?
a stormy. The bills are quite amendment regarding the stamp renewal that is being there, and regarding the anti-conversion bill is still impending in the upper house, and that would be very prioritized, and that had to be passed. That is one thing, and the second thing is that regarding Nada Habba, Dasara festival, it will be celebrated in Mysore, Srirangapatna, Madikeri, and this year because it's been extended. And even the Kittur festival was meaningfully celebrated with the remembrance of Nadu. I mean, what I want to say that the Dasara has been extended to other three cities, particularly even the Srirangapatna as well as Madikeri,
So, no.
which they are trying to bring back the old.
Now do you think that Dasaraj Bomma would give a very good budget?
Absolutely.
More than 2 lakh crores budget?
Absolutely, it would be beyond that, because now the state is facing a lot of issue. Whatever the most important thing is the COVID issue, and even the resources have been drained, and he'll be trying to see that the more important trust will be given to eke out the revenue.
One
and
last
to
question.
mobilize.
His own cabinet colleagues are pressuring for cabinet expansion.
Absolutely,
Do you think
it is a
that-
long pending issue. The cabinet expansion to strengthen his ads. So the four posts is still vacant. And the Honorable Chief Minister had been to the Delhi, and see, as you know, that the elections have been 5 elections have been going on, and the entire party is focused on that, and they want to get back. They want to get the BJP to win, and after that, that ultimately there are chances. Many of the aspirants are already there lined up to get filled
Yeah,
out.
it was very nice speaking to Gnanashakher in the council lobby, and was an informal interview where we were having coffee and thing. And nevertheless, this 10-day session would be a very stormy affair with most of the bills, and Congress and JDS are waiting to take the government apart on various issues, including the hijab issue, including the anti-conversion bill, and including the corruption. We have to wait and see whether this session would be very fruitful or not. Rizwan,
And
Asad?
supplement to it, the Honorable Speaker has taken a very important issue that I forgot to say, that regarding the whole debate that should be ensured on the electoral reforms, cutting across the party lines.
So-
it is not one nation or one region. It
so,
is the
so,
issue
so
of elections.
whether these political parties would listen to what the speaker said is a question mark. We have to see whether this session will be very fruitful, and whether there will be walkout or it will be waste of public's money, where so much money is spent on a session. We have to just wait and watch, and we'll be keep updating you. Till then, keep watching Assembly News with me, Rizwan. Asad.